Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 300 of Sold with Updike Pugh.
I'm Jeff Updike.
I'm Weston Pugh, and can you believe it, Jeff?
Woohoo!
Since 2018, when we first got pitched, we actually thought, you and I thought that we were going to be invited to participate on someone else's, like a reality show, and instead we got pitched this concept.
Yeah, which it turned out well.
It did. It did a really. We've enjoyed it. We've got some great. In the second half, I believe we have a really good blooper reel. There's no telling what is on that thing.
That we have not seen it and will not see it until it actually goes out. So
we're also going to talk about on this week's. We're going to talk about 2950 McKinney Unit 303, also known as Mercer Square.
And really great unit.
It is.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that came out. What was it in 2008? And it still managed to sell rather quickly.
Yeah.
Just like 4111. Newton
did. Yeah,
I would agree. These were good products.
They were, and this was a relatively new concept for the Uptown area, and I think, just based on the location and the walkability and all of that, buyers really went to it, and they continued to go to it.
And I am happy to report that the actual property looks as good as it did the day of. There's a lot of these properties that can get dinged up pretty good. And this is an interesting one. We'll kind of point out some of the reasons why we think it's really a great one. But before we get into that, Jeff is actually going on a vacation this weekend.
I am.
Where are you headed?
I'm going to go to New Orleans. I'm going to Mardi Gras.
Well, it's more than that.
I'm agreeing. So I'm going to give Zach a picture, throw up on the screen in just a minute, that is me and my three really good friends, Gary, Fred, and Anthony. We have all met 25 years ago at Mardi Gras, and we are the four in our group that have remained friends over that period. There were probably 20 of us in that group.
Is this from your original, are you put an original, like, ground zero picture up?
No.
Oh, come on.
Well, I'll see. We'll see.
He doesn't have it yet, but we can hardly wait to see. This is one of those things that happens in post, and you'll be thrilled as we are. All right. So what we're going to do is going to jump over and talk about Market Watch, because the temperatures are rising, and that is not the only thing that's happening right now.
That is true. Coming soons are way up, and new active listings are up. Houses have gone into option period are up. I mean, it's up.
It is, and even last week had good numbers as well. But this is a strong set of numbers. Now, one of the things that I like to look at is the number of solds versus the number of those that are going under contract, because it's kind of one of those indicators. And we need a few more listings to hit the market. I think it's looking a little warm right now for me.
It is. Yeah, inventory is growing, but it's not growing. I don't think fast enough.
I'd agree with that.
I mean, it is what it is.
Because when you look at that and you see the sold, and the sold had 285, but then you look at what's under contract, 307, 127, that means it's outpacing. So we kind of need to be mindful of that. But yet, we're optimistic, aren't we?
We are.
And we've got rates hanging out at the 6.7. I think that is basically the new norm.
I would agree.
I don't think there's any financial indicators that we're looking at across the board that are saying anything different either.
I would agree.
It looks like I think 24 was I'm going to wait because the rates are going to get better. I'm going to wait because the rates are going to get better. Well, the rates never got better. I mean, there's this little blip, but now we're right back where they were. And so I think everybody's just kind of like, okay, let's just buy a house.
I mean, I think the Fed's already talked about they don't see any further rate cuts coming this year. So, I mean, people are just kind of... I started selling real estate, and interest rates were 12%.
Oh my!
They were, and when they made it under 10%, I mean, people just cheered. It was like, oh my God, that's crazy. And, the challenge is with interest rates up and prices have gone up so much that the combination of the two, it does press on affordability.
It does, bigly, because we keep seeing that appreciation thing happen. Well, tell us a little bit about this property.
So this is 2950 McKinney Avenue, unit number 303. This is at Mercer Square, which is right at the corner of McKinney Avenue and Colby. This is an 85-unit tri-level complex that has covered parking. It's all gated parking. Some of it's open, some of it's covered. the location of this is just, I think, incredible.
It, 100% of that. And I have to tell you that back when we used to have the Tuesday Area 17 meeting, Johnny Murray got up and had a listing in here, and he said the funniest thing I'd ever heard. He said, "This is great. It's got the quietest neighbors in all of Uptown." You know, Uptown has a lot of life to it. And I thought, what does he mean, the quietest neighbors in Uptown? And he goes, it backs right up to the cemetery. And I got such a chuckle out of that. I was like, man, that's a great way to market this place.
Yeah, and the units, you can see the green space all behind it. That is all cemetery.
Yeah.
And those units back there sell for prime dollars.
Because it's quiet. But as you said, this is like such an easy neighborhood. This is the beginning of State Thomas, an extremely walkable neighborhood in this area. This is literally one of those locations, and there's not a lot of them in Dallas, but you can park your car on Friday afternoon and not get back into it until Sunday.
You can walk right down the street to Staten Island, which is one of the things that locals love to do there. We used to go to Staten Island quite a bit when we were officing downtown, and they have I think they have the original silver bowl salad.
Dang it, that's what I was going to talk about.
Oh,
They do.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
No,
but it's really good.
it is excellent. It's a really easy, walkable area. It's not only, this is one of the restaurants, but there's also like
Yeah.
a Nodding Donkey
Yep.
restaurant and bar down there. But this is one of the original State and Allen staples down there. Also, Gloria's. Gloria's is just around the
Gloria's.
corner from here on Carlisle.
My favorite margarita. My favorite margarita.
You have your favorite margarita, you have your favorite bartender, you have
That's
your
true.
favorite seat, because you know you don't want to sit here because the
Because the
AC vent
Let's-
blows on you.
Leave me
Oh
alone.
my gosh,
Leave
Jeff
me
has
alone.
his specifics.
You know what?
I love it.
You find the right thing and you keep doing it.
Yes, it's true.
Gloria's has lots of locations, but this is the one that's right at the corner of Lemon and Carlisle. It is certainly a walkable distance. It's a kind of a mixture of Salvadoran and Tex-Mex food, and it's family owned, family operated, but they have, gosh, they probably got 10 locations throughout the Metroplex.
At least it's a really great restaurant. Also in this area, just as the trolley is free, and I say that because you can jump on that and head into the downtown area and get off and go to everything that is the Dallas Arts District.
It
This
is. The Dallas Museum of Art is really kind of the hub of the art district. It's been there since the 80s. I think it was opened in 1983. And it took, we had a mayor at the time named Annette Strauss who pushed and pushed and pushed for this. And I don't think that people have given her enough credit to actually have brought this to life.
Well, remember what was it, Lavetta Lil? And she worked for Strauss and campaigned. I think she campaigned. Who was the mayor right after her? Tall guy, thin, Mayor
Leper.
She worked during his campaign as well, and while he was in office, and again did a really great job of making this probably one of the nation's largest art district. And also helped clean up Ross Avenue quite a bit as one of the entrances into this downtown area.
The DMA really has some interesting collections, and they have some really interesting exhibits rotating exhibits. The one that if you didn't get to go see the Frida Kahlo exhibit, that I believe maybe it's been extended for a couple of months.
I'm not 100% on that.
But it was, and I've seen a lot of her work. It is probably the best chronological display of her life I've ever seen. Yeah, really, really very well done. Talks about her car accident and how she had to work very hard to recover from that, and her marriage and divorce, and then remarriage to the same guy. And I mean, it was a great exhibit.
The art district always gets really involved in the spring, summer, and fall. So we're about to get ramped up and see a lot more events that happen both like on First Fridays, they happen in the evenings, a lot of free concerts. So again, this is a really great area. Check it out. Lots to do for all different ages as well.
I agree. So 2950 McKinney Avenue is, as we said, at Mercer Square. It is Uptown, and This is a really cool complex that is made out of stucco and brick. The unit itself is about 1,200 square feet or just under that. These are all done with granite countertops in them, tiled backsplashes. You can tell this one's got the light wood floors done in it. One of the really cool things is these are all 10-foot ceilings throughout the unit.
I think that one of the things that drives me towards this is because of the way this floor plan is laid out. So it's almost a double master, and this is the living room as we're looking here, but it really allows for this to have versatility, whether this is your first place. A lot of times parents pick these up because they make really great dorms for both multiple people. The kitchens, this always surprises me is how usable the kitchen is. So the living room is a great space, but there's lots of bar stool space around here. So depending on how your lifestyle flows, you really don't have to have a dining room table because you have so much bar space here.
Yeah, and the washer dryer is in the closet in the previous picture. Full-size washer dryer, it's got its own separate hot water heater. I love, this is being on the third floor, it looks out right into the top of all of the trees, the oak trees, I'm sorry, the oak trees right out in front of it. Beautiful patio, plenty of room to put a couple of chairs, a little table out there. I'm not quite sure how they did it, but it is so quiet up on this third floor. You do not hear any of the street traffic whatsoever.
This is the master bedroom, and again, this is one wall there on the left-hand side that faces into the living room. This is a really large, as you can see, king-size bed, nightstands as well. It's an easy symmetrical. The carpet is recently redone. I liked it because there is an actual relief in it, so it doesn't just look like a builder grade carpet.
Yeah, they did good quality carpet in it.
This is the master bathroom where you see you've got a full wall of mirror. The faucets come out of the wall, which is also a really nice upgrade. This is the first time I've ever seen the wet area, so you open up, you've got both the shower and the tub in that wet area.
And this is the secondary bedroom that really could be considered a second master. Also looks out on that, kind of on that western side of the building, right at the tops of the trees. Still a great size room, 10-foot ceilings. This does overlook the patio that is right off the living room. Still has a big walk-in closet. And this is the or this is the bath connected to that that's also in the little hallway.
So still a great sized bathroom. There is not too much to worry about. The closets, we're not going to see the closets. Both of the closets in both bedrooms are also walk-in.
Here's the washer and dryer. I'm sorry, I jumped ahead of myself, but full-size units. They've got cabinetry up above to store everything. This is in the hallway. They have polished concrete open-air hallways that are covered, but open air, which helps reduce the monthly expense of running the building.
This one also has 2 parking spaces. One is covered and one is open, but they are inside of a gated area, as you see here, so it's an easy in and out. The other thing too, I believe we're going to see a photo, but there's a pool on site, which is really great given the fact that you're in Uptown. You can see here, little seating area all the way around. But this is one of the ways that they actually keep the HOAs down by not having, the gym, the media room, the pool area, but yet still have like what people need in this area, pool and a little dog park.
This is the on-site dog park, so you never have to leave the complex if you don't want to.
Which I'm sure at 10 o'clock and at 8 o'clock is very well used. Stepping out the front door, that's the lobby. Come right on out. Head there towards the left, and that gets you right onto the trolley because that is McKinney.
And there's the trolley tracks, as you can see running through there. Really great design on this building. Still has a very strong modern feel to it. This is the community outdoor space, and this was a picture from a previous listing we had in there, so that furniture may not be exactly the same. But it's 2950 McKinney Avenue, unit number 303, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, has 1 covered parking space, 1 uncovered parking space. These were built in 2006. I think they actually started sales in 2008. A little under 1,200 square feet, listed at $409.
It is a great property. Now, one of the things we like to do is provide a link in the comments that you can click on. That way you can look at the pictures, share it with your friends. If someone you know is interested in it, let us know, and we'd be happy to show that to them.
And with that, we'll be right back. Did you know there are a lot of ways you can keep up with us? For starters, every Wednesday at noon, we host Sold with Updike Pugh, live from our Facebook and YouTube channels. Our show is dedicated to featuring some of the best homes in the Dallas market and about sharing timely information about market trends. But don't worry if you missed the show, because you can always listen to them on SoundCloud, iTunes, and Spotify.
Still want more? Follow us on Instagram, where you get a first-hand look at what it's like to be a realtor. It's not always previewing homes for clients or getting them ready to go live in MLS. Lastly, visit our website and you'll be able to create a custom home search tailored specifically to your wants and needs that's timely and accurate. Whether it's square foot, location, or the neighborhood, we have you covered.
If you'd like to know how much your home is worth, we can help with that too. Just visit homeprice.fyi, enter a few pieces of information like your home address, and we'll email you a price. When you're ready to talk real estate, you can reach us online, by phone, or by text at 214-377-2223.
And remember, we want to be realtors for life.
Hi everybody, welcome back to the second segment, episode 300 of Sold with Updike Pugh. I'm Jeff Updike.
I am Weston Pugh, and what we have done is put together a little montage of some of the funnier outtakes, because this is not always perfect and shiny the way that it is right now, and I'm sure some of the stuff we say, well, hopefully will get bleeped out. But anyway, we hope you enjoy. Sit back and get a chuckle.
And just remember, we want to be your realtors for life.
Y'all ready?
You are.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 200.
We're going to do that again.
He said yes. He didn't mean it.
1, 2.
All right, let it rip, Tater Chip. I gotta remember not to wiggle so much. I feel like I'm in my lower body a little too much. Oh, my glasses fit. Finally. I had to go have them reset, Zach, because they kept sliding off my face. They'll heat them up and bend them right back in to meet your head. They were like this. It looked like my head was enormous.
So
and,
are those Warbies?
uh-huh.
Okay.
And now, when I take them off, look, they're straight up and down. But I swear to God, before they were like that.
That's okay.
I feel like we're the Brady Bunch.
I know
There's a
exactly.
story
Of the lovely lady
who was
bringing everything there, lovely girls, all their hair.
All of them had hair of gold.
Like their mother, the youngest one in curls. Here's the story.
Okay.
You still recording?
That's a lot, people.
Okay, next slide, sorry.
That is a lot to look at. Better one, better two. Better one, better two.
3.
So when you get your eyes checked, they go better one, better two. Better one, better two.
Is it?
You better get that checked out. It's gonna be come in with glasses, you'll be all looking studious and shit.
I saw how much on there. It's like, okay, we need to talk really fast.
Jeff goes. Who had a Red Bull? Not me. Who had a Red Bull?
No, I didn't either.
Well done. Oh, I need that one. Fine. Okay, ready? You stay focused. I'm focused.
Give me your phone.
No, I got it. I'm ready.
Okay.
Wait.
So, second segment.
Okay.
Are you ready? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the second segment of Sold. La 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 la.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sold with Updike Pugh.
I'm episode 267.
268.
200? 268?
Did I say 100?
You always say 100.
I did not.
We can go back and watch.
Don't yell roll
Please
tape.
roll the video.
Do not. Roll tape. Hold my pants up. The spell is not helping today.
Hey, it's Jeff Updike. So which property are you at, Gary? This
Airbnb.
Oh, Gary, you're my Airbnb guest. I'm so sorry. I'm a realtor, and so I thought you were talking about one of our listings. So I'm sorry.
I'm at the Robin Road. Jeff looks at me and he's like, I don't have a Robin Road listing. I was like, it's your house.
Fucked up.
You go, Robin Road? And you look at me and go, Airbnb.
I got up there. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I hope you understand my confusion. He's like, I totally get it.
Which property are you talking about? He's like, what the fuck do you mean, which property am I talking
How
about?
many of these do you have? And once again, I'm going to the sixth segment. I don't know what we're talking about. $264.
That's right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to
Wait, start
episode.
over.
Why?
Because I banged this thing and I made a face.
Save that.
I had this pullover that I like that I want to wear this weekend, but my butt's too big and it's too tight, and so it pulls in the wrong spots. Mm-hmm. So I have them cut vents on the side. Mm-hmm. Works.
Really? Two guys with white shirts again. At least you have different hands.
I'm going to joke and say, it's not between two ferns, it's two guys in white shirts. Two white guys in white shirts.
Let's not say that. What? You hear that? Interesting. Wow. Sensitive.
Look down and breathe, and also hear your breath.
He's like, one of you has a sinus infection.
Yeah.
And you both have your tonsils. Mm-hmm. And I just burped. I'm like, oh my gosh, he can hear everything.
Well, I mean, the mic's on you, so I don't know what's
Yeah.
I walk over here and I go, brr, and he's
Go
like,
into the bathroom.
I did go in the bathroom the other day. And I was like, oh my God, what is this thing? Talking about how to help older parents purchase a home. And I think that that's one of we missed that whole slide.
I didn't know how you
Okay. Let's do it. I was like,
All right, that's it. That's our show. Thank you so much. See you next week. Actually, no, you won't.
all right. That is different. That is a lot.
When you're ready to talk real estate, you can reach us online, by phone, or by text at 214-377-2223.
And remember, we want to be realtors for life.